Welcome to part 2 of Summer Bridge 2020 Mad Scientist Week with the Boys and Girls Club of the Piedmont. So we already started this packet and we are now down here in the layers of the earth. So I already matched it to save ourselves some time. So for this one, the lithosphere is made up of the crust and a tiny bit of the upper mantle. This layer is divided into constantly moving plates of solid rock that hold the continents and the oceans. The outer core goes down here, the only liquid layer of the earth. This layer is made up mostly of iron and nickel. It is located about 2,000 miles below the surface. Next is the crust. And this is the Earth's outermost and thinnest layer, hard and rigid, and only a few miles thick under the oceans and averaging 20 miles thick under the continents. Next, we have the mantle, and that is a dense layer subdivided into upper and lower regions made of hot semi-solid rock located directly below the crust and about 1,800 miles thick. Then we have the asthenosphere, which is, follow this one up, hot, malleable, semi-liquid in the upper mantle on which the plates of the lithospheres float. And then we have the inner core, which is our last one. The innermost layer, extremely hot and solid, composed mostly of iron and nickel. Okay, so now we have to label the layers of the earth. And we'll start here, which is the crust, the top outermost part. Then we have this part right here, which is the mantle. Then we have this part right here, which is the inner core. And this part right here, which is the outer core. Okay. Alrighty, let's keep going. Next worksheet is going to be a chart. It says, the following table shows a number of goals some teams made during the football season. Use the data to complete a tally chart and answer the questions. So Manchester had 35, so we got to complete this. So they already has 5 here. So we're going to copy this, 35, 5, 10. Let's make that a little bit smaller. 10, 15. Let's copy this one. 20, 25, 30, and 35. Okay, Chelsea had 40, so 5, oops. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, okay? And Tottenham had 25, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Arsenal had 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And West Ham had 22, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we need 22, so let's make this a little smaller. Copy. 1 and 22. So here's our chart. What is the goal difference between Chelsea and West Ham? So here's Chelsea and here's West Ham. So Chelsea had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we have 40. And West Ham had 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. So we have 40, take away 22, insert text box. And 40 take away 22 is going to be 18, I believe. Let's just double check my work. 18. Okay. How many more goals did Manchester score than Arsenal? Okay, so let's see how much Manchester had. 35 and Arsenal had 30. So, control copy, control paste. So, 35 take away 30 equals 5. How many more goals did, oops. Down. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Did Tottenham score than Chelsea? Tottenham had 25. Chelsea is 40, so 40 take away 25 equals 15. Copy, paste, and move this one down too. And how many goals do they score all together? Okay, so this one, we're going to add 35 plus 40, 35 plus 40 plus 25 plus 30 plus one more number, 22 equals, so let's add up all the ones. So we have 5 plus 0 is 0, plus 5 is 10, 0, 10, 12. So we got to carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15, 152. All right, good job, guys. Okay, so here's some fractions. We just need you guys to color it in. So for instance, control copy, control paste, color in 1/4, so that's 1/4. Color in 2/5, so this 1, 2, okay. Color in 1/3, 1 out of 3. Color in 1/5, that means 1 out of 5. Color in 2/4. Here's 1, here's 2. Color in 3/4. Here's, oops. Oh no. Well, 1, 2, and 3. And you guys can finish the rest. You guys should be able to finish the rest by yourself. Go down here to the secret code, and they give you the first one. So 11 plus 1 is 12. 10 plus 5 is 15. 14 plus 8 is 22. And 2 plus 5 is 3. So since we have the number 12 is L. 15 is O. So put an O there. 22 is V. There. And 5 is E. So I love, and then you guys can fill out the rest of it. And then make up your own secret message to send to your best friend. So using the codes down here. And here we're going to be adding fractions with the same denominator. This is pretty easy as the denominator stays the same. So it's always going to be whatever's at the bottom. Since these two are the same, see there's 11 here and 11 here. So that means 11 stays. Now we just have to add the top. 4 plus 6 is 10. So again over here, 13, 13, 13. 3 plus 8 is 11. We'll do 2 more. So 40, 40, so this stays 40. And then 12 plus 11, so 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 1 is 2, so 23. And over here, 22, 22, 22, and 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, and you guys can finish the rest of this too. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us.